Hello everybody and welcome back to
Let's read!
Roleplay! Let's roleplay. The Skull Girls campaign. Still haven't come up with a name for it? Shit, that was something I was gonna do. It's fine.
I know what we could call it.
What?
Obama Land.
Let's read!
You could call it Nero's Noxious Adventure.
God damn it, everything relates back to JoJo.
Alright, fuck it. It's
Or
the
Metal
Skull Girls
Gear
campaign.
Solid.
Alright. Anyways.
Skull Metal Skulls.
Metal Skull Solid.
I kind of like that one.
When last we left our intrepid detectives, you guys had managed to beat up some Medici thugs.
There's zombie camp.
And we're feeling pretty good about yourselves. Oh yeah, that's right. Zombie was also supposed to be here. Where
Shit.
is Zombie?
He's
Oh shit!
Who cares? We don't need lungs to breathe. Let's keep going.
Zombie is the lungs of our group.
Yeah, but
So someone try and contact Zombie while I continue.
Zombie is offline.
Who was he?
He's offline.
Nero.
What character
Zombie's
was
your
he?
partner. He's
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh look, Zombie's here.
No,
No,
it's
Addy.
call him.
After you
Addy.
talk shit about him, he shows up. What the
No.
fuck?
Zombie
I'm
is
trying
not
to
actually
add
here.
some
That's
coffee.
someone calling Zombie.
Do you know?
Yeah, that's someone calling someone who's currently offline.
Do we just go on with that?
Yeah, we'll just go on with Adam, and hopefully he'll join us soon. For now, though, anyway, as I was saying, you guys have managed to beat up some Medici thugs, and you're actually feeling pretty good about yourselves.
Oh, sweet.
You
Yes.
have accepted the help of a detective whose name I have forgotten. Did I write it down? I did not.
We'll just
Wait,
call
I also
him
think I actually told you what his
Right.
name was. So, I didn't forget to tell you.
His name is Fred.
It's a mystery.
We'll just call him Walter.
His name is Fred.
His name is Walter Koenig. Anyway,
Walter
so
Fred. No, he was REO Speedwagon.
His name is Walter Duhad.
no. Okay, so
Is Walter Black.
anyway, you guys have managed to beat up these Medici thugs and found out about a the location of a small like business being used as a front for Medici activities. However, you have also been given information that is potentially extremely helpful about someone within the Castiago family who could help you get some actual, real, viable dirt on the Medicis.
Let's read.
Alrighty then.
So I leave it to you guys. What exactly do you want to do?
Well,
It's
Yeah.
pretty itchy.
if it were up to me, I would go check out that
Warm.
business front thing. That seems like the best first place to start.
So you believe that checking into a front operation for the mafia is a more valuable thing than getting incriminating information about said mafia from a inside source from one of their main
Were
allied families.
we? But
No,
weren't
I'm just
we
I'm just
supposed to wait
repeating what you said. I'm not passing judgment or anything.
No.
I thought we were supposed to wait a few days before we went to this.
We were supposed to wait a few
We
days.
did. We waited a week, and now we're at this campaign, so we can do it now.
But Tish.
But
No, but you can't actually try and make get things ready to make contact as opposed to going and tipping off the Medicis that they need to be careful because someone is busting up their fronts. But on the other hand, of course, you can go and bust up all their fronts. That's a totally valuable strategy.
I'm gonna take that one back. It's up to.
I'd say let's try to get some recon.
Okay. What exactly do you guys want to do? And also, just for the record, dash semicolon. Wait, fuck. What's the name of composite or
Sine, cosine, and tangent.
Unit
Right.
circle.
and it's
no,
unit.
what's their
Unit
united-
circle.
Unit Circle, right. Unit Circle has gone off to deal with important grown-up business.
I'm an adult.
I
There's a
went to
basic
the
thing.
stock market and did business.
Yeah, what she said.
Oh my god, her mom called her.
No, they don't have a mom. They're orphans, remember?
Oh,
Their
Yeah.
dead mother called them.
oh, that's backstory then. I was just making
Lab
a joke
8
about
needs
the
them for
kids.
important business. How about that?
Yes,
Lab 8.
exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, you guys are, kind of on your own in terms of backup.
So, Mrs. Mrs. Fancy Detective, what would you do next?
I'd go in guns blazing.
Oh, okay, so we should do the opposite of that.
Hey there, bub. Why don't you
You
Because-
combine the
take
two
your stupid
strategies
little
and go
opinions,
guns blazing to
stuff
the
them
place
up
where you're
your
getting
little
information.
post ass, and then let's do something productive.
Yeah, that's true. We could do something productive. Like, we don't really want to tip them off right away. Miss Gun Blazing over here. If you're smart, you gotta get some evidence on them first before you go in guns blazing.
All right, pokey knives. What would you?
Hey, when I need to, I can do what I do. But
That's supposed
why
to-
don't I didn't think that sentence through when I said it. Don't leave me. Don't question my authority.
Don't
Authority
question
do
my
you
authority.
Shut up. Leave me alone.
No.
Anyways, I suggest we try to get some more info on these fronts before we just go in and tear them up right away. We could probably get some more info on them by going around and sneaking around.
Why don't we go check out what our little unconscious thug babies are now that we got our information out of them before we threw them into the garbage.
I think I'm going to have to go with G's character. I don't know the name.
G's character's name is G. G.
Just type them in the chat.
Luna.
I'm gonna have to go with Luna.
All right. How about we call a vote?
All right.
Okay.
Go pick up. Go check out these.
Luna Mia Mori Cadence. God damn it.
God damn it.
Laura, copyright cadenza.
Fucking king.
Luna Mia Mori, goddamn it.
You were giving Nero shit for having the copyright name. And you were giving you're giving also a zombie.
character,
You're
I
also
swear.
giving Brandon shit for having a
Because
character named Rosalina. And
I was giving him shit because I did it.
it's not even. It's not even like.
I was saying we all had.
Moving on!
So when
Yeah.
someone suggests going to, wait out the guy who you're going to try and get information out of, who raises their hand? Luna Mia Mori Cadenza, do you raise your hand to that, or do you raise your hand to, busting up a mafia
I put my hand-
front?
I put my hand up for that.
Which
first
one?
one.
First one.
For the
Okay.
first one.
Tekken,
Sorry.
what did you raise your hand for?
First one.
Rosalina Hart, what do you raise your hand for?
I say we go check out our not the dang it, I forget. I say we go check out the witness guy.
Okay, and finally, Laura Maltese, who do you vote for? What do you vote for?
All right. So she raises both her hands and raises one of the unconscious thug's hands. Oh, it looks like we're at a tie here.
A difficult position to be in.
God damn it.
Well... oh my god, Nero, that was perfect. Damn it. I have no words. Shit.
Really?
Okay, dead guys don't count. Unconscious guys don't count. And isn't he in the trash?
No,
No,
there's a
right
couple of
behind the
unconscious
trash.
dudes all over the place.
This is the homeless man. No.
I thought we were supposed to be taking out the trash, not encouraging them to vote.
What's that supposed to
What
mean?
a witty remark. Anyway, so
Shut up. Leave me alone.
all
Jerk.
right. So,
The disembodied embodied voice speaks.
the voice of God says, "Nice one."
The voice of the Trinity says, "Fuck you."
Oh God, is this living the dream God who's just like a bro? He's just like, nice one, nigga.
Let's kill G's
bump.
character and see where he chooses to go in his afterlife.
Bro.
God.
I wish to
So-
go to the universe of living the dream.
So you guys are going to wait on the contact info then, unless Belili, you want to try and force the issue by.
Do it. Do it. You won't.
I don't know who has the guns here.
Who's got the knives?
I've
got a lot of things
You
in my
never bring a
hand.
knife to a gunfight.
Who has absolute mastery in martial arts?
Okay, can you block a bullet?
Oh my god!
Can you block a bullet?
Yes.
I could certainly try.
God damn it! I forgot this is fighting game universe.
Yes.
My chest speaks up. I can too.
Excuse me?
Sorry, he likes to talk.
He's been a little
Rosalina?
quiet.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had one of those parasites.
Yeah, like the one in you.
What?
Oh, wait.
Rosalina Hot, what were you going to say?
I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, it sounded like you were trying to say something.
Oh, it did
What
really
do
sound
you
like-
mean I have a parasite?
I don't know. You got something weird about you.
Having a bit of a quirk and an alcoholic problem. She takes a swig of doesn't mean anything.
I
I
guess.
guess mild problem with alcohol.
Now, let's just go off and do whatever the fuck we're gonna do.
Let's
So,
do that then.
You guys
Let's
head
do that.
into you guys head into New Meridian proper, like closer to the center of town, where the opulent residents of the city tend to dwell. The place here is gaudy as hell, with neon signs and bright colors everywhere. The amount of money being thrown around by the people who live in this part of the city would probably pay for each of your salaries for a year at least, and that's just on a slow day. These are the type of people who are absolutely in a league above you as far as social standing goes.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Well,
you do manage to find your way to a particularly audacious looking building. It's covered. It's got like big white marble pillars outside in the front and a lavish garden. Sort of going out around and filling up just about as much of the city space as can be held within the property. There's a servant's quarter around the back, like a servant's entrance around the back, and that is where you were told to meet up with a contact within this estate. Do you just kind of go straight in there, or do you kind of, hang around the side? Inconspicuous like.
I would hang around the side, but that's my character.
So Laura's just gonna kick in the door.
Okay. Laura just walks over, boot.
And walks in with her hands in her pockets, all tough like,
Okay, fair enough. That is definitely a way of doing it.
I turn to Rosalina. So there's always one in the group, huh?
Rosalina kind of shrugs.
Tell me about it.
I like how we all made friends really quickly.
It's even funnier that Nero tends to be that person.
Rosalina, as you burst through that door,
I didn't know Rosalina went in front of me.
sorry, not Rosalina, Laura, as you burst through the door,
What the hell? Magic.
Magic, shut up. Shut up. Anyway, Laura, as you burst through the door, all around you, servants and people in tuxedos and maids' dresses just sort of like jump back in startlement.
This is where is this place? It's like a restaurant.
No, it's the servant's entrance to a rather opulent estate.
Ah. All right.
Oh boy, here we go.
Everyone is now staring at you in open-mouthed astonishment.
What are we here for?
You were going to
dude,
covertly meet with someone who had information that could potentially, be used in court against a very powerful mafioso
Look.
family.
The book
Alright.
over here. The book over here. This can not go well.
Yeah. Yeah, you think?
Thank you, Doctor. Well, words of
I,
wisdom.
I turn to Rosalina. What kind of detective just like barges in instead of investigating?
Fat one.
Excuse me. Is your name Rosalina?
I like Tekken a lot. I don't know why. She's so funny. This is great. It's cute. It's adorable.
So what's around me right now?
A lot of shocked servants and one very angry-looking butler.
That one asshole. There's one in every group.
What about other than a bunch of fucking angry people?
Well, you're in the servants' quarters of
Oh, sweet.
of an estate, so mostly just a bunch of shocked-looking servants.
Oh,
Shockingly
sweet.
enough.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you broke into.
Have fun
Yes, you
explaining
are now
yourself.
officially breaking and entering.
Have fun
Congratulations.
explaining yourself.
I have no idea why I did that, but anyway.
The alcohol told you to do it.
I'd like to think you just accidentally bumped into the door and broke it down.
No, she
kicks in the
became,
door.
like a cool badass. She just like put her hands in her pockets, walked up to the door, and kicked it in.
She completely
I thought this was the front door.
she completely forgets what she was there for.
Knock, knock. I'm
She
here
just
to
cut-
bust into this restaurant. Why is everyone in this restaurant wearing? Oh, oops.
Oops. Just backs away, closes the
Uh,
door.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I thought wrong building. All right. Would any of you like some whiskey? Nah, it's mine. All right. I'm gonna get out.
As you go to close the door, you find that you've actually broken the locking mechanism. It sort of swings open.
Oh shit. And then I'm gonna awkwardly try and close it over and over again. And then when that fails, I'll just leave it slightly creaked open and just step back outside.
Nice move, Sherlock.
Man,
As you kind of slowly back away from the door, you hear people shouting, and a alarmed series of calls going through the estate.
Well, we should leave.
I second
Yes.
that
Let's disappear.
Should I think they were nice people.
You weren't really.
Um,
I want to know where you got your license from.
I want to know who.
Wait,
gave
you
her
need a
gun.
license to be a detective?
Yes, you do actually.
Normally you do. That should have been your answer. That would have been funny. Who needs a license?
Well, I mean, she was an actual detective for the police department before.
Yes, she might not have gotten her PI license though.
Doesn't matter.
You should be like the city game.
It's
you
like
have
what is
authority
that?
to be
That show
some asshole.
Suits or whatever, where one of them's didn't even go to college and he's still a really really good lawyer.
Yes, yeah. No, that's basically what Laura is.
Except with detectives.
Yes. So do you guys kind of scurry away, or do you kind of stay relatively close by?
I'd say close by.
I would say close by, but
All right. As you wait for a while, you see a well-dressed looking man with a magnificent mustache and
Paul Blart.
Because every
It is
girl's
not
crazy
Paul Blart.
about a sharp
and the
dressed
mustache is not
man.
spectacular. Anyway, a tall, handsome man, richly dressed, and with a rather odd bulge on his shoulder kind of like comes storming out through the broken door and is like looking around. He's backed up by a number of the servants, including the irate-looking butler.
Where are we right now?
I'm not sure. Where are you? Also, are you hiding?
I am in my hat.
This is the guy that this is the
Oh my
guy
god,
in the
you're in your
suit.
hat? That's amazing.
This
Can
is
I
the guy
join
in the
you?
suit. Oh god, the bondage.
There's
the
plenty of
underwater
room.
bondage section.
There's plenty of room.
I jump into Rosalina's hat.
I put on the hat.
Oh my god!
Over my already hat.
Oh my god, this is great. This is already started up.
Who jumps into Rosalina's hat?
Me.
Both Rosalina and Luna.
Okay, it is very full of people.
Yeah, Tekken's just kind of staying
Uh,
out there going, and I really
don't
need to
mind
back this up for her. She's probably going to get herself killed or something.
All right,
Wow,
so those of
wow,
you who are
it's-
not in the hat, roll me
Wow, it's
a
surprisingly roomy in here.
roll me a
Want to get
hiding check.
underwater bondage stuff?
Hiding check, which is
You can use crime for that. You can use basically
sweet, I have
any
crime.
any skill that you feel would be applicable. Pick a skill that you think would be applicable, and if it's not one that seems obvious, explain to me why you're using it.
Wait, why is there a picture of Steve Harvey in the chat?
Because that's a suited gentleman with a mustache.
God,
Well, I mean,
A magnificent.
sure.
I find it legitimate, sure.
Yep.
Says Tekken.
Just
Alright.
takes one look. Wow, that's Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey can
Would
so-
acrobatics work?
No,
What? Why?
no.
Alright.
Crime will work.
Would it
Let's
be
hear.
Doctor work?
No,
Breaking and entering would work.
Breaking and entering is not a skill.
that's not a skill. If you have that as a wild card skill, then yes. Though,
You are awkwardly well prepared.
yeah.
For only one situation, nothing
So
else.
I'm guessing knowledge wouldn't work.
So what attribute would you would it be?
Dexterity.
Right. Oh wow, I have a good chance.
Yeah.
And it's a
Or
D10.
perception. You can use either one in this case.
They're both the same for
Okay.
me.
Okay, that's 8. So I do it. I didn't do it.
I got 10 altogether.
Okay, so Laura, you managed to hide pretty effectively, which is important because you were the one they were actually looking for.
I have the hat too.
So you hit 3 people.
Yeah.
Though Tekken, the gentleman seems to have noticed you and is heading in your direction.
Yeah. You don't look. You're not suited enough to
To belong here.
to belong. That's really
Uh,
classist. Holy shit.
Do you want to try and kind of distance yourself from Tekken, or do you want to stand by her where it's being spotted as well?
No, I'm hiding.
Okay. So Tekken, you find yourself
Tekken starts shaking uncontrollably.
rather alone as this tall gentleman and his entourage.
Steve Harvey and his entourage. Oh, God.
The
Oh, God.
gentleman, looks like he's barely containing his, fury. Says, "Young lady,
Hi.
Oh God.
what are you doing here?" He kind of looks down at you, and it's pretty obvious he's noticed the fact that you were attempting to hide yourself.
I'm looking for a
Were you
friend.
with someone?
Not particularly.
Is there someone here with you? A young woman, slightly taller than you, wearing a rather fetching hat.
She was wearing the sun hat before she put on the
I
top
thought
hat.
I thought I saw her run straight past this place. I could have sworn.
Roll me a willpower check. Willpower.
That's amazing.
You can use your charisma and all that, but you're basically
shit.
rolling to try and bullshit him.
Okay, so
This is great.
charisma would that include attractiveness?
Yeah.
You can use
Well,
attractiveness.
you
if
can
you're-
seduce him.
If you want to try and flirt with him a little bit and kind of try and be like, oh,
Gonna seduce Steve
me.
Harvey.
All right, so for
Get him
each
flustered.
point, that's
Talk about
one for each
penises.
point in attractiveness.
Yes, +1 for each point of attractiveness. And
Okay.
you can use willpower plus any charming skills you have.
13.
Alright, here we go. Does this still do? You were to do, good sir. What did you get?
13.
You're not entirely sure whether or not you've convinced him. He's kind of giving you a very hard look. Young lady, a crime has been committed here not 10 minutes ago. Now, I don't want to bring the police in on this if it can be avoided. However, I want you to think very carefully before you answer my next question. Because if I do need to bring the police in on this, I guarantee you they will have questions for you significantly less pleasant than the ones I am asking you now. Are you sure that you saw this woman run off in that direction?
Why do you think I have anything to do with this?
He sort of like, just sort of like leans in closer to you. Because, dear lady, you are hiding right next to the place where someone just kicked in my door. I have a hard time believing that you wandered past here and just chose to happen to hide in this exact spot in the time between when someone kicked in my door and right now.
I mean,
Now, do
It
I need to
happens.
ask you again,
shit
or would you
happens,
care
bro.
to answer my question?
Shit happens, bro.
You aren't even there. You're in a fucking hat having bondage sex.
That's not what we said we're doing.
Hey, you can believe whatever you want.
It's an illusion. Oh God.
What makes you think you have the right to do this to me? I didn't do anything. She starts to just, even out as far as she just stops shaking and gains a very stern look.
Oh damn.
Oh shit! Start
Oh,
the
no.
JoJo
You're
battle music.
making yourself look very suspicious, young lady. The
You're
bulge
making
on his arm
yourself-
starts to move slightly.
And you're making yourself look like nothing but a big bully.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
God.
it. He-
Bullies never have any friends.
Yeah, waves to the butler. Call the police.
Okay, while he's looking away, I'm going to roundhouse kick him in the side of the head.
All right, go for it.
Oh shoot.
Oh shit!
Please don't. This is
Okay.
not-
So plus kung fu plus.
Meanwhile, in the hat. I wonder what's going on down there. I don't know. Yeah, me neither.
So plus kung fu plus what?
Kung Fu plus Dexterity.
Okay, so that's.
Oh shit! And then damage will be strength. Oh god.
Okay, no.
You just,
16.
Not
you
too
kill
bad.
him on the spot.
Just the
no, you do
crack
not.
of his head. Just
So
hear a big
he
huge
actually,
clank.
as you swing your foot, he moves slightly. He doesn't actually get all the way out of the way,
Shit!
but he avoids the worst of the impact.
Oh shit!
Roll damage, but you only do half.
Okay.
If you use a drama point, you'll do more.
Oh God. Do it.
Could I use a drama point here?
If you want to.
How much does that increase? It's a plus 10 to your roll, right?
It's a plus 10 to your roll or plus 10 to damage.
Oh shit!
Okay, let's do it to it.
Okay, so roll your damage and then add 10 to the end of it. Once you've calculated all the damage.
Okay.
What is that background noise?
I don't know. It
I
sounds
got
like a
people hearing
barn.
this.
Give me a second. I know I have the thing for the damage, the thing for the damage.
Damage.
Sound like fucking Kronk. Also, the voice that you did for the rich guy,
Yep.
it reminds me of the voice for George Joestar in the Abridged series that I sent you.
Oh God.
Okay, here it is. The damage.
How'd you
the
like
thing-
your steak?
Okay, so that's
Rare.
Oh dear, Tekken is Fluttershy.
Yes, yes.
With the roar coming out.
You hurt my friend. What friend?
That one.
That's
Uh-oh.
I'm surprised you didn't just go. You mean my friend over here and just point you out?
Yo, my friend
I
over
do
here.
15 damage.
15 damage.
That's it.
Yeah, with the half.
I see. Okay. It hurts.
He's not having a good day.
Yeah. So
He's having a bad time.
he kind of, like his head is sort of whipped to the side. All right, everyone, roll for initiative.
Hat people.
People are probably.
Yeah, the hat people, you still roll for initiative, but you're currently inside the hat. You're not actually in the combat yet.
So
And you get a.
Dexterity plus. Plus 5 if you have faster action.
So let's see. Time 99. What did we spend the whole session doing? Sitting in a hat.
You can get out of the hat, obviously.
We
know.
can do.
I was screwing with you. It's fine.
I have 16.
Oh shit! That's a nat 20.
I'm
This isn't a fucking
16.
20-sided die. Fuck.
Don't roll a 20-sided die for this.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20. It's a damn shame.
All right, so
Plus,
I go before Nero.
hold on, I gotta see where we go.
I get to go before Nero.
What do you add to the roll, by the way?
you
It's
add
like
the
six.
dexterity, and
Plus
you have
fast reaction.
reaction time plus 5.
Cool.
Alrighty, Dex.
All right. What about
Okay,
you?
I'll plus 3 plus. Dang it, I hate going. I have to go.
I'm just trying to imagine how a unit circle would be able to hide.
She goes in the hat as
If
well.
she was here.
She
Well,
just hides in the hat.
it's so weird because there's like it's like a really tall,
Oh, wow,
jumping
that was
person.
terrible. Okay, then it makes sense, but okay, I think I rolled a 1.
Okay, roll again. Minus
Oh
5.
boy.
Minus half
I'm lost. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
You fell asleep in the hat.
Yes.
It stands.
Okay, hold on. Okay, just the D10.
Yep.
Okay. I rolled a 7.
Okay, so yeah, minus 2. So your what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 3.
Do you have faster action time?
Yes.
Okay, so you got a total of 6.
Yay. Not
So
a
I get-
negative number.
That is your order. That is your order in the initiative.
All right, so last.
Yeah, so dead
go.
last.
Okay, that makes sense
Okay.
because I'm
So-
in the hat.
First up is Laura Maltese. Now there's
Alright.
the dude Nero just caked, and then there's there's at least 3 servants.
So
Alright.
I was hiding nearby, and I'm gonna do the speedwagon thing where I throw the top hat at them like a.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, so you're just like, is your hat full of blades?
Oh,
It-
it's full. It has Luna, which is full of blades.
It has
Okay.
Luna and me.
She's kind of chunky.
That'd
It
be
does
hilarious.
have-
Oh my god.
It does
Fuck,
have it,
it's
but
gotta be
the
fat.
hat is not
I
related.
hope you can like stab your knife out at the right moment.
Oh my god, that'd be funny. Or just like kick him in the face.
Yeah.
Like some cool karate chop moment.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw.
Yo, I'm down for this.
So it's
I acrobat myself
that's
out of
a
the hat.
dexterity plus what, like gun fu.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, no. This would be game medieval because you're using a weapon.
What?
A very
what is
silly
it?
weapon, but a weapon.
Game.
Or sorry,
Genevieve.
not game medieval, or it's called.
Be throwing objects.
Was it?
It's throwing an object. So.
Do you have a throwing object skill? Throwing
No.
skill? Well then use game medieval. Yeah.
I have none, so that's a -2.
Oh, good.
You're not really used to throwing hats around. You're not odd job.
How about I use a drama point?
You can use a draw point. That's fine.
All right, now I have 20.
Okay, you succeed.
No, I meant as in drama points. I had an
Oh,
extra
okay.
over the.
Yeah, no,
so
fair
wow,
enough.
I rolled a 1.
Roll the
Then I rolled a 3.
da.
It's gonna be like Kung Fu Panda, where he tries to throw his hat to cut like a chain, but he's like super far away, so it just lands on the rooftop in front of him.
You were so lucky you used a draw point because this is actually still going to go in the right direction, though it's going to be really easy to miss.
All right, and then all right, so I rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 3 on the second,
You are
Roll.
so fucking lucky. So
and
yeah.
then all right, so I have 4 dexterity.
Yeah, one of the servants who you throw the hat towards does not actually dodge, and the hat will collide with them, though we'll deal with that when it comes to the turn of the people who are in the hat.
Oh boy. It's just in the hat, like, fucking me and Time Knight are going, what the fuck's going on? Oh!
Take a peek
My
outside.
ducks are like flying everywhere. It's like kitty. It's like whoa.
That'd be great. Take a peek outside, and then you smack your head against.
All right,
The
so
wall.
now we're over to the gentleman. The gentleman who Nero just kicked.
Mato gentleman.
Yeah. He basically swirls around, and as he does so, his suit jacket, the shoulder of his jacket just shreds open as something bursts from it.
Oh shit! He's the guy with the snake.
Yeah,
He's
so
the one with Leviathan.
yeah, so as he lunges towards you, he just bellows, "Flame!" And the white thing flying towards you, Nero, responds with, "Of Leviathan!" A giant gout of blue fire is roaring towards you.
Oh shit!
Better acrobat that shit, bro.
Okay.
Would you like to try and dodge?
It'd be great. You jump
Yeah,
over the
yeah.
fire and kick him in the face.
No, she just stays there and lets it hit her.
Well, I mean, you
I'm going
could
to.
block.
I am going to dodge the fire.
All right.
I mean, you could block the fire.
I think that would be a stupid idea. Ooh, a 10.
Well, I mean,
Ooh, a piece of candy.
ooh, I did pretty well.
It's like, yeah, I'd like to dodge the. Ooh, a 10.
Temmy.
All right, so I got a 10 and then a 5
Oh damn!
as just base roll.
All right. So plus 13 plus your dexterity and confidence. Dexterity and acrobatics to jump out of the way.
So 13, 15, 19.
Oh well.
Not too bad. 19. Okay, let's see. He got a. Let's see here. 15, 16, 17, 18. 18.
Wow.
So
One lucky motherfucker over
yeah,
there.
so you
I'm
leap
so
back
fresh.
just as the
Fucking
ground
snot.
you were standing on erupts into a geyser of, burning blue, superheated rock. And you get a clear look at the skeletal serpent protruding from this guy's shoulder.
Spooky, scary skeleton. Boys, we have skeletons among us.
God damn it, fuck
Watch
one.
out.
All right,
Watch
Nero,
out.
it is now your turn.
Any one of you,
Okay,
any one of us could be a skeleton in disguise.
I would like to give this guy a solid flying sidekick.
Okay, you are at a -2 because you dodged this turn. But go for it.
Okay, so that's 15.
15. Okay. Oof. Bad roll. Okay, you will. You are going to connect.
Oh shit!
Baby, oh baby.
You're gonna instantly knock him out.
Just kills him. Whoop.
My trusty triangle of destiny.
Oh shit!
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
god, you'd be great as if
Tekken gets possessed by Leviathan.
No, it doesn't get possessed. You get Leviathan because you fucking murdered this guy.
Right, so
That'd be
that's-
great.
Oh.
I'm okay with that.
That would be 15.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh,
He's having a really bad day.
yeah.
You're gonna have a bad time.
First someone annoyingly breaks his door. And then
Someone kicks him in the side of the head,
Kicks him
then
in the
dodges
side.
his fire, and then flying side kicks him.
I like how all we were supposed to do is actually try to get information, but I guess we're not good at
From,
that
from
today.
these guys, actually, the ones you are currently fighting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but thanks to Laura, who busted down the wrong door.
Air quotes.
Mhm.
Wrong door.
Okay, so anyway, over to.
All we had to do was wait
Let's see, who's
maybe
next on the
10
list?
minutes.
G Money.
All right.
Wait, so what's the condition of this guy? I couldn't hear you. already.
He's hurt, but not badly hurt.
Okay.
so
Well,
it's like
let's change that.
you got like 2 hits in for your fight in Schoolgirls.
Yeah.
Just use a blockbuster move.
All right. So obviously, Rosalina and I are spinning in the hat. It's a suspended motion at the moment.
Wait, you're still both tied up.
Yeah, no, you're flying towards the towards one of the servants in the hat that Laura threw. So what are you going to do?
Do I have to use an action to actually like look outside the hat?
No, that is a free action.
Okay. I look outside the hat to see where I'm going.
I don't know where I'm going.
I'm just trying to imagine this.
You were
Just like I
spinning
peek
too
out the
quickly to get a particularly good view.
But I sure know where I've been.
All right.
What
I'm
the
going
heck?
to. I'm just gonna
in a hat.
acrobatically kick out and jump out.
Okay, roll acrobatics and dexterity.
All right.
Well, let's read.
It was me, the hat, the whole time.
It was I.
Hats.
It was me. I was the hat the whole time.
The turkey all
It was
along.
me. I was Temmie the whole time.
It was Tim. You thought you were paying for college, but it was me, Tim.
Well, that was a 10.
Okay.
That was a Tem.
All right, Jimmy, you successfully leap out of the hat and like roll back to your feet as you land on the ground.
Well, I meant that was a 10 on the roll.
Yeah,
But-
I know. You don't need anything better than that. You successfully leap out of the
Yeah,
hat.
it's a 13 total. Well, yeah, I leapt out of the hat. Ta-da!
Aura,
Tan.
Mm-hmm.
are you doing anything else, or are you going to just take a turn to just going to use the rest of the turn to sort of resettle yourself and wait for the world to start spinning so badly?
The world, eh?
The world
Zawarido.
What do you mean? Wait.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take a
Wait,
turn to get
Lauren?
my bearings, but I'm gonna ask, what the hell's going on here?
All right.
Shut up and fight.
Don't be a bitch.
All right. Next is the servant's turn. That means story time night, but you are not jumping out of the hat particularly quickly.
Okay, I'm just stuck. I'm kind of lost.
They're really far away.
The hat just glancing at
Yeah,
him.
so the hat that you're hiding in, which Laura threw,
Crystal's just.
yeah,
You should just bat it out of the way. It just gets
whacks
batted
into
out.
one of the servants, and he kind of falls down.
It
Like
lands on his head.
the whole thing is so weirdly heavy that he's just sort of knocked off his feet and tumbles to the ground. You and your hat are now on the ground.
Okay, that
Um,
works for me.
Yeah, the other two servants. You go after the servants, by the way. One of them turns and starts dashing down the street, shouting for the police. The other one, seeing what's going on, looks from the two people who you can actually see who are not currently engaged in a fight with his boss, and goes, "Girl who threw the hat, you." and charges at Laura.
Oh, okay.
So he, sort of like dashes forward and tries to take a swing at you.
So, all right. So should I dodge?
You can dodge, you can
That's
parry, or you can try and like soak it.
Wait, so what's the roll for a parry?
It would be your whatever type of melee skill you want to use. So if it's with your fist, then it's kung fu. If it's with the weapon, then it's getting with evil.
Were you about to say Kung Fury?
If,
I was
if
about to
it's
say
with
Kung
a
Fury.
gun, would it be gun?
You cannot parry with a gun. That is.
God damn it!
Gosh, it's a fighting game.
See what happens when you put too many skills in guns?
Well, I mean, I can still dodge. I'll just dodge out of the way. Like
Alright.
as he swings his fist, I'll move my head. All right. All right.
How do you like that, sucker?
Let's see. So that's a 9. I
Asshole.
rolled a 9.
Okay.
Tekken.
What is that in total?
Adorable.
Tekken's
A 9.
Tekken's adorable
with
right
your
now.
kung fu and
Tekken is the most adorable badass.
With my kung fu. Oh, I have 1 in kung fu.
Like if she
Awesome.
wasn't so shy, I would like give
No,
her
no,
a-
I'm not rolling a pair. I'm rolling a dodge.
Okay, so sorry. So with your athletics and your
Oh
your
wait, I have
acrobatics-
acrobatics too. Okay,
Alright.
so that's a 12.
Okay, excellent. Not excellent enough, unfortunately, but
Oh,
really
shit.
good.
Good job. Not good enough.
It's fucking.
You failed.
It's close, but close doesn't really count.
You failed
But-
gracefully.
But close is a woman, so it doesn't really count. Okay.
God damn it.
Okay, we
There-
get it. Living the demon sex
You
system.
know, oh.
Oh.
Oh, Nero's a du- oh,
Okay,
Nero's
so-
a douche nozzle.
What else is new?
Oh, it's funny because sadness. All right, so he like decks you right into the jaw.
It's funny because he's accepting
Oh, wow.
the sad reality.
Oh,
Can I
What's
react
that?
to it?
takes 16 damage as
Holy
he.
shit!
Yeah, no, he.
What did I kick her?
Funk, that's so much damage.
Seriously, what
This
did I
dude-
kick her?
This dude rolled a 10 and then a particularly high number, so he got +5 to his damage bonus.
I like how you
Bullshit.
make it 10 and then a particularly high number.
Well, he rolled a 10, and then for his second roll, because he gets to roll again because he rolled a 10.
He rolled 12 tens
You
and
rolled
then
a
he,
10.
and then he instantly murdered me.
He didn't
Who's this guy? Zombie Cam?
I didn't warn you guys that you were facing tougher. You'd be facing tougher opponents.
God damn, I have 12 life
No,
points now.
Zombie Cam would start bargaining with the GM to see if he could add on more and more crap, and then fail miserably. And
Can I make an? Can I?
You can use
can
the raw
I,
point to half the
split
damage.
the entirety of the? Oh wait,
Use a drop point and half the damage you just took.
sure, fine. I'll do.
So instead of 16
I'd
damage, you
rather-
take
8.
8 damage.
Oh my god. All right, now I have 20 health instead of 12. Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna help you. It's gonna help you. All right, so back up to the top of the order. We begin with.
Wait, what about me?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
time night.
Whoa.
yeah,
My
Tammy.
apologies.
Wait, I go. Oh wait, never mind. I don't go.
Yeah, you'll go next after time night.
Oh, I'm gonna just basically shoot them all around in the face.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna. Let's
Came to the
see.
wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
I'm going to.
We weren't supposed to fight him though.
I'm going to try. I'm going to pop out of the hat and try to go after the guy running off.
Okay. Roll me a quick Constitution, simple Constitution test because you've been spun around and knocked onto the ground. So just quickly roll a Constitution test to see if you're going to be staggering.
Constitution plus nerves of steel.
Yep.
That would get. How much would that give me? Is that a?
Oh, sorry, no, not nerves of steel. This is nothing to do with being afraid. This has everything to do with being dizzy.
Okay, just D10
Simple
plus-
Constitution, so Constitution doubled.
Okay then. D10 plus 4. Keep. Rolled a 13.
All right, so you're not too dizzy. You kind of like stagger out of the hat and then shake yourself off, and you're able to take off after him at full speed. So roll me a dexterity plus, let's say you can use acrobatics or you can use, I'll be nice and say you could use Kung Fu if you want to. Oh, sorry, sports.
Okay.
No, sports or acrobatics?
I'll use acrobatics.
Okay, go for it.
3 plus, what is acrobatics? That's another 3. Okay. Now, roll, baby, roll. Rolled a 9.
All right. Let's see here. What is your dexterity?
3.
Okie dokie. You're actually keeping up. You're gaining on the guy, but you haven't run him down this turn.
Okay.
Okay. Back to the top of the order, Belial.
All right, so I'd imagine I have a bit of blood on me from fucking getting
Yeah,
pelts in the face.
you're like there's a bit of blood coming down the side of your mouth.
So I'm gonna do that shitty anime thing and wipe the blood out of my face, and then pull out all my guns pointed towards his head, and then I'm gonna fire.
Okay, go for it.
All right.
He's going to attempt to soak the damage because he knows he cannot dodge this.
Okay. Oh my god, I have to do all this shit. Right, so that's a total of 15, and then damage, right?
Yep.
Damage is.
I swear, if you kill this guy...
Oh yeah, it's
this game is pretty
damage
much
has
over.
the set number, correct?
Don't
Yes.
worry. I have a plan.
So there's Tommy guns and then there's 9mm.
All right. So, how many guns are you like? Which guns are you using?
I'm going to be using 2 Tommy guns and then two of my pistols.
Okay. Well, then.
How many hands do you have?
It's
Do you not realize my character has a parasite that she doesn't know has a parasite?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So roll them. Or
Right.
like what's that damage?
Well, I mean 9mm you
We
said
made a joke-
are
we made a-
six, are
we made a
6,
comment
and then you
about
said
that
that
earlier.
Tommy guns are 4.
Yep.
As the set.
Then 4 times 3 because you're basically firing. I'm assuming you're going to fire them off in a burst.
So I have to do that in multiple times. So 4 times 3 times 2.
Don't fuck up.
4 times 3.
Your gun's all jammed and you explode.
6. And
You
then
actually do take a significant penalty to this, but you have succeeded. You did get it's an overall.
so that's 12 times 3. So that's 36.
All right. You don't kill him instantly, but you do basically just like take him right the fuck out.
Oh, God.
He just like sort of lands on the ground, smoking and covered in small wounds. Your parasite doesn't actually like hit him with. Essentially, he's like hitting him with like rapid, tiny punches, shaped like bullets. Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh shit.
Oh,
oh shit, Laura has a fucking stand.
Yeah, but you sort of like
his
just
stand is dead or alive.
No.
Basically, we have Revolver visiting for the
essentially.
day.
Insane and a
Yeah.
detective.
So, he just sort of falls to the ground in a, bloody heap, but not dead. Fortunately for you, because you do not want to kill someone in the middle of the street in New Meridian.
Aw, but it's fun.
Wanted by
Speaking
the
of which-
police.
We're back up to Roberto.
Dear God,
So
please
having
don't.
seen you, what you managed, that you dodged that first attack, he sort of like lifts his arm up, and from underneath, essentially like down near his, like right around his rib cage on his right side, a knife-like tail suddenly lunges out and starts stabbing at you with a giant flurry of attacks.
Oh, you're fucked.
Well,
All right, do you want to try and
Rolls
dodge,
again.
soak, or parry? Nero.
Near. Zombie Cam's online.
Yay!
Just shows up mid fight.
how would I parry?
Well, if you have martial arts, you can try and block using your fists. If you try melee, you can block using a weapon. If you try and block it using only your hands, you will take damage, but only half damage. You don't take nearly as much. And if you successfully parry him, which will be very hard, but you can do it, you will have the upper hand on your next attack.
All right. Well, I guess I will attempt to parry.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, that's 110 and 2, so 11, and then plus ability. What ability would this be?
This would be your kung fu. This would be whatever skill you'd use for.
The attribute.
Dex.
Okay, so that's
Everything's Dex.
Yes, which is why I added in the soaking ability, which is his constitution, because Dex is very, very, very powerful.
20.
Okay, 20. Not bad. Just a shame that he rolled 24.
Oh. Oh shit. Should have
Alright.
added a drama point.
I still blocked.
What was it?
I still kind of blocked it. In a
Yeah,
sense.
you won't take full damage from this, which is good. This is very, very good. So basically, he hits you with a just barrage of like little blows.
Oh boy.
God damn it, everything's fucking Josh.
Unit circle just shows up all of a sudden.
How's that? All right. Was that full?
Holy shit. Oh man.
Pops out of the hat. Hey guys.
Sup, nigga?
How'd you get in there? What were you doing in there?
Would you believe I slept in?
God damn it.
Yes, I would.
Yes, we would.
God damn it, zombie.
Yeah, it's fine. Good.
And you're gonna enter mid combat.
Oh
Yeah.
dear God. Okay, thankfully you actually block. I'll say you blocked half of this just so you don't die. So take 18 points of damage.
Me?
Alright.
Okay.
Not
No,
you,
not you.
not you, Nero.
Okay.
Nero, sorry. You're not there yet.
Yeah.
We'll get to you in a minute.
You just jump out of nowhere.
How much health do you have in total, Nero?
I have 53 points of health in total.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, yeah, then you'll. I'll still be
Shit.
nice and say you'll only
I'd
take
be
half damage,
fucking
but
dead.
yeah, you take 18 points of damage.
Yeah, I'd also be dead. Or pretty close to it. That would have been half my health.
Because I have like no fucking health.
Alright.
All right.
Anyway,
so, zombie roll initiative.
Who rolls the highest initiative possible? It's like, fuck.
Well, you'd have to beat 16 with fast reaction time.
Yeah, because you're about to take.
I also have fast reaction
like
time. I
34
forgot to
damage
mention
there.
that, but yeah.
Ooh.
Let's add my dexterity.
And then you're facing a. This is basically what someone who is a tier below the actual fighting game characters is at.
15, 6, and 7.
15, 6, and 7.
Because I
Wow.
have 3 characters.
Oh, right, of course. Okay, so not this turn, but next turn you'll arrive, and that will be your initiative.
Yeah,
that-
Laura's
So,
the fastest.
Yeah, write that down in the
Tekken,
chat.
Tekken winces minorly as her masochism kicks in.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's gonna be like Metal Gear Revengeance. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Where you as you take damage you get stronger.
Nano machine, son.
Nano machine.
No, this is Tekken, not Yang.
You just
my
activate
God,
your
I
X Factor,
fucking
just like
party
other
going.
fighting games.
Just activate my semblance. Yeah, no, that's not how it works.
Alright. Anyways.
Let's read.
Sorry, there's just a massive party going on next door, and it's really fucking annoying and distracting.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh my god. Anyway.
It's 6 a.m. Woo! Ding dong, ding dong.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's
Ding
fine.
dong, the dick is dead.
Ding dong, my dick is down.
Alright, anyway, so who's next? I believe that is Nero.
Nero just went.
No,
Nero did
I
not
did
just
not.
go.
I just got hit.
Oh yeah, Nero got hit. I'm sorry. I heard your name.
And Tekken is feeling the effects
Adrenaline.
from that.
Feeling the burn.
And it feels so good.
Oh god.
But,
This is getting weird.
so
I mean,
I would like to put a solid kick to that guy's jaw.
I like how you're kicking, because it
Alright.
does more damage.
Go for it.
What is that?
me making
Who is opening a bag?
me.
Okay, that's 18.
Not bad.
Perks to having your kung fu, it's 7.
Alright, he doesn't manage to completely block it, but he does manage to soak it. At least some of it, so
Oh shit.
he will take half damage.
Okay, so that is... Uh, 8 damage.
Oh.
In total?
Yeah, with the deduction.
Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna say, like,
Damn.
for the reduction, I would have been like, wow, that's really pathetic. But, okay, that makes more sense. So, yeah, you kind of, like, clock him on the jaw, and he sort of reels back slightly before, getting back into position. Next up on the list, it is, I believe, G-Money.
So, I'm going to try to stop the fight.
Okay, how do you want to try and do that?
I'm going to. I'm trying to do this theatrically, so give me a sec.
You just came jumping out of a hat and basically just did a landing pose.
I did, and then I'm gonna turn to Mufasa and say, "All right, we gotta do something." So Mufasa's gonna roar and say, "Stop!" and stand in between everybody who's trying to fight. We're gonna try to stop everybody from fighting.
Okay,
I don't know if that's an action or not, but
no, that's definitely an action. Okay, so what does Mufasa do again?
big shield.
Okay, so in that case,
He's getting in the way. Basically, we're getting in the way.
anyone who wants to continue fighting in the next turn will have to get through you in order to continue fighting.
Fantastic.
So we'll go down the line to figure out who's actually stopping. To start with, though, Time Knight. You and your target are out of range of Mufasa, so
Mufasta.
Mufasa. He's Mufasafarian.
Mufasta the Rasta.
Mupasta.
Mupasta.
Okay, so roll to try and catch up with
I
Steve.
hope he has lots of spaghetti.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
14.
Okay. Yeah, you actually catch up with them.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
You should tackle him.
Yeah, I'm gonna just jump.
Glob.
You should stab him in the
Just grab him.
face.
I'm just gonna jump at him and grab him from behind,
All right.
and hopefully.
All right. Roll a Kung Fu plus strength.
Okay, well, let's see. Strength is okay. This is not going to end well.
Oh dear.
As you do.
For him or for you? I rolled too high and ended up murdering him.
So doing this unskilled.
Is -2.
Oh well, that pretty much negates my strength.
Oh God, what did you get in total?
0.
Hold on a sec. 5.
Okay, so you expertly run after him, and then throw yourself through the air, wrapping your arms around the fleeing servant, only to hold on to him for about 10 seconds as he effortlessly drags you along the street before you kind of just fall off with a whoomp. And he proceeds to run off, leaving you kind of face first down on the street.
Whump.
Thump.
I like how pathetic we all end up being, except for, me.
Except for me.
Well, hey,
Yeah,
you
except for
caused all
Nero
this
and I.
problem. This is all your fault.
Hey,
A little bit, but
It's not my
at least you're
fault
being
he
a
was
badass
being a
about it.
meanie head.
hey. I'm keeping in character.
Actually, to be fair, the two people who are succeeding the most here are the ones most responsible for what's going on. Since Laura kicked down the door and Tekken kicked the dude in the face.
To be fair, he was being a bully.
And I don't
To
like
be fair,
bullies.
you kicked him in the door.
Bullies never have any friends.
I don't like. He looks like a bully. I don't like bullies. Oh no, Cool Cat's friends are cool. This kid looks like he's up for trouble.
Oh my god. Alright, anyway, so.
Where's Cool Cat? There he is.
Days.
Days. Okay, so anyway, alright, so back up to the top of the order, and this
me.
time,
Do they actually?
Unity Circle,
I got a 16 though.
Horizon Stream, he had a 17 and a 16 and a 15.
Where's
He had a
the
15, a
17?
6. He had a 15, a 6, and a 7.
15, 6, and 7?
Yep.
Okay,
I'm
never
looking
mind.
at the
Okay, so
chat
yeah.
right now.
He shows up, but he's an Unity Circle has shown up, but is not actually arrived
Unit
at
was
anything.
at a different place and realized, oh shit, are those my friends? Fuck.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Unity Circle was at a cafe enjoying a grown-up beverage of soda, and then noticed the fight going on.
I shouldn't have left. I should have left Laura alone.
All right, so Laura, you are currently you have downed your opponent, and now you see the shields popping up in between everyone. What do you do? And
I'm
also,
going-
they're yelling, "Stop! Stop fighting!"
I'm gonna sit down on the unconscious body of the guy and light another cigarette because he clearly knocked the other one out of my mouth.
enough. Okay. All right. So next, the gentleman, seeing the shield go up, kind of crosses his arms in sort of defensive pose, and then takes a step back, stopping the fight at least for now. Nero, what do you do?
Okay, wait, can you fill me in on that?
Giant
Okay.
shields have been popping up in between all the combatants, which at this point is mostly you and the gentleman. The gentleman
me.
has taken a step back. Now the shield is between you two, so you can't actually easily get at each other. The gentleman has gone to a defensive posture and is sort of waiting to see what happens next.
Alright, Tekken will do the same.
Okay. So the fighting has effectively ended at this point.
Oh, shit.
Unit Circle also
Not expecting
arrives.
that to happen.
Well, I mean, I probably would have continued if my opponent wasn't unconscious.
And I
Yeah.
probably would have continued if my opponent wasn't blocked off by a big blob.
Yeah. So Unit Circle, you also arrive on the scene, going "Hey, everybody! What did I miss?"
Hey, what did I miss?
Hey, everybody, it's me, Cool Cat.
So what did I miss?
Do you want to ask
Why-
that in
why-
character?
Why are these people fighting? Okay. Hello, fellow adults. I see there has been
Hello,
a
normal
combat.
ponies.
Why has such combat taken place?
Hello, normal
Can I
ponies.
answer this one?
Yes, you
Hello,
may.
normal ponies. Are you enjoying your normal pony activities?
Your partner seems to have broken down a door, trying to, and I air quote, investigate.
This is your cue to say again.
Again. Okay. Who are
The
people?
gentleman who appears to be the owner of the house that they're fighting outside of kind of looks over towards you and goes, "Are you with them?"
I look at them.
Just as no walks off.
I silently shake my head.
Yes or no? Like a
I
yes or no
see.
way.
He kind of looks back at you, the rest of you. All right, exactly what the hell is going on here?
Well, it seems that we have a terrible, we've had a terrible misunderstanding here, I think, and we got off on the wrong foot.
Tell me about it.
God damn it. How about we go inside, stop beating each other up, and try to work this out? Holy shit, diplomacy.
Which one of you broke my door?
Oh, that's
Tekken immediately points to Laura.
yeah,
Laura
the idiot,
grins.
the idiot smoking. No, nobody. Everyone's just like selling her out. Fuck that. The alcoholic. She's kind of got a problem, you know. You can't take her out in public anymore.
Wait, hold on. I just realized that
bone
I'm like a
snake
couple
kind of,
blocks
like,
away.
says something into the gentleman's ear, and he looks at Laura, with kind of a suspicious, measuring look, and then says, "All right, let's get this, come in off the street at the very least. The cops, the police will arrive shortly, but no need for us to continue brawling or to have them get involved in this any more than they have to."
I would imagine so. Someone should probably call Rosalina on another note.
I was just like, I am like
face
laying up.
the ground.
I'm
You're
face
just like
down.
lying on the ground, like I will avenge you.
Come back.
Me.
No, even funnier is if she has her eyes closed and she thinks she's still attached to him.
I think she's
Wow,
realized at this point that
right.
she has
And then
failed.
she opens her eyes, she's like, oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I got you this time.
Oh my god, he really is
Like,
Fluttershy.
yeah, you run away.
Yeah, you run away.
When-
Fluttershy.
So we
Showed him.
continue into the estate.
I don't think it's a good idea
after-
if the police are coming.
Yeah.
We're not exactly the most innocent people in the world.
Yeah, especially when Laura has some shit with them.
Yeah.
Especially when Laura is herself.
I'm sure with enough
Well,
money...
Laura's not a police officer. She was kicked off.
Yeah.
So whose house is this?
This is the
I'm
house of the
rolling.
people who you're supposed to get information on the Medici from.
Yeah.
Oh,
We started to fight.
No, you started a fight.
are there any? Is there any chance that there
Well,
would be
technically,
any
Tekken
valuable
started
artifacts
the
within?
fight.
Actually,
Oh, there's a very good
Tekken-
chance. These people are
Tekken-
filthy rich.
Okay, we're going in, everyone.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
You're gonna
Yeah.
try and steal from them.
There's a good chance that they could just like pay off the cops and pretend this didn't happen. It's like, sorry, false alarm.
Yeah,
the
but why
cops
would
are
they
really-
do that
well, the
when we're
cops
the
are really
criminals?
Well, I mean,
Kill C, zombie. Do not question the logic.
isn't it look really bad that you beat up a bunch of beggars on the street?
Yeah, keep in mind, Tekken is pretty much actually a beggar.
Yeah, so you basically like it looks bad for you if you beat up a bunch of poor people in the street.
And
Sure, though, keep in mind
Poor
that the
people
New
who
Meridian
try to
police
break
are
into your house.
super corrupt.
and
Yeah.
Tekken is actually quite attractive. So
And if you've been hanging around Laura long enough, you probably would have figured that out.
I'm surprised no one's figured out that she has a parasite.
I mentioned it. That wasn't me trying to
I
be a
know.
dickhead. And then you were just like, nah. I'm like, I'm not gonna start a fight over this.
Well, I mean, the thing is, Laura doesn't know.
Yeah, I gathered. It took me a second. I was like, oh shit,
So,
she doesn't actually know in character. Great.
Rosalina, I assume you kind of come back to the group, hat in hand.
Yeah. It takes me a while.
Yeah. So after you've arrived back, you were all led inside the building, and the servants are all looking mighty distrustful of all of you at this point, because now you're the assholes who beat up the head of the house and shot one of the servants a bunch of times.
Oh, hey, friends.
This will
Hey.
give you this glare.
Hey, at least I tried to stop it.
you're led into kind of a back room, and there, the gentleman kind of pulls up a couple of seats at a rather nice looking table, and sits down at the head of it, and basically goes, "All right,
All right,
why don't you tell me exactly what it is you were trying to do here?"
sure. I sit down and I motion for Tekken or anyone else but Laura to sit next to me so that Laura has to step back and can't be in the lead.
Laura's gonna wait. So where are you sitting, G?
Like in front. Yeah.
In front.
Yeah, in the desk, It's a desk. I'm assuming it's like a 2-chair thing.
So Laura's gonna sit on the desk.
Like I said, don't mind our friend here. She's delusional. She seems to think she's a leader of something or other.
She's kind of stupid. Oh yes! 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 Oh yes!
What the fuck is?
Oh yes! Oh
This is delicious.
Okay,
Anyway,
So
Happy-
so do you have any drinks around
Happy
here?
I made it.
he kind of looks over to one of the servants who you haven't beaten the shit out of, and they bring you a glass. They bring out a number of glasses and pour some, obviously less than top shelf brandy.
Okay, guys,
So I'm gonna
I-
snatch the
I-
brandy out of their hand and drink directly from it.
I will be right back.
All right. He kind of starts just pinching the bridge of his nose with his fingers. He says, "Exactly what is this about now?"
we got a tip from a friend that told us you had some information we might want to know.
Really? He just looks like the most incredulous. He's getting the most incredulous look. You believe that someone, a friend of yours,
Oh.
he just sort of raises his hands, told you that I had information for you,
Oh,
and that
I
is
heard-
why you broke into my house.
well, I didn't. My idiotic friend who's a drunk did. I mean, come on. Really.
Of course. My apologies. I assumed that all of you just kicked in the front door of my house while looking for information, but no, it was only the alcoholic who did that.
Correct.
I have misjudged all of you.
You have.
You're gentlemen and ladies of a much higher caliber.
Okay.
Of course. I only drink top whiskey.
Okie dokie. Okay.
She drinks that bottom crap you fed her.
Okay, what did I miss? I'm
That's
sorry.
only been aged.
You're being questioned by the gentleman.
That's only been aged. What?
Sorry, it's just I just figured out my final grades
Oh, excellent.
for the quarter, and I figured out that I didn't actually fail Math 98,
Hey!
and
Hey,
I have a solid 3.0 grade point average.
That's good.
Congratulations.
This is the first time in history I've ever had a grade point average that doesn't make me look like a nitwit.
Well, hey,
so,
congratulations, dude. That's actually really awesome.
That's actually kind of cool.
Go.
All right, but anyway, on the subject of the game.
I said, see, she drinks that bottom feeder crap you gave her. Well, that's been aged 1, 2 years max. I drink 15-year Glentovich.
Of course.
And that's
I
why
am so
Omicron,
misinterpreting
I drink lots and lots of milk.
quality of alcohol that you drink, and that is why I should apologize for the rough way you were treated after breaking in my front door. Please, what information is it that you require from me? Because at this point, I am feeling exceptionally generous with my time and knowledge.
Hey, we heard you had a bone to pick.
I am rapidly finding that I have a bone to pick with someone, yes.
I
Well,
wonder
yeah.
who.
But I bet I bet as annoying as we are, we have someone that's more annoying than you. That's more annoying than us.
I fail to
Your
imagine
son.
anyone who fits that description at this particular moment.
About the
What about
Medicis.
yeah, that?
He just slowly opens his mouth. The Medicis.
Yes.
You are here because you are looking for information about the Medicis.
Yes.
Because of our mutual dislike of the Medicis.
Can I do something?
Yes.
I would like to write a poem.
Fuck! Fuck, here it goes.
Here we go.
I want it to be a truth poem. Okay.
Are you
Okay.
sensing some sarcasm there, zombie?
No, so
Oh.
I've googled truth poems, poems for truth, poem hunter.
You're gonna have to convince him if you can write a poem on a napkin and have him read it.
Excuse me, sir. May I please borrow this
Please.
important-looking document?
No. Here, have this paper towel.
This receipt, thank you.
There, have this receipt.
Bag I found.
O me, man of slack faith so long, standing aloof, denying portions so long, only aware today of compact all diffused truth, discovering today there is no lie or form of lie and can be none. What is this? But grows as inevitably upon itself as the truth does upon itself, or as any law on the earth or any natural production the earth does. There we are. Do you like that? I wrote that
Rosalina
myself.
just snaps.
That's impressive that you came up with that right there. I'll admit.
No, he didn't. He looked it up.
He looked it up online, so it's not that impressive, but it was.
No. You totally wrote it.
Okay, so what exactly are you attempting to accomplish with this?
So now that I've written this, I say, would you kindly see what I did there? That's the Bioshock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, would you kindly read this poem that I've written and tell me what you think?
He pulls the paper over, spins it around, and scans it with his eyes. It's
Now, with any luck, I should get a bonus to trying to persuade him, I guess, to tell the truth.
all right. So you're using magic.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, roll
Quote
me
unquote match.
roll me a will and cult to see how you do with this magic.
Yeah.
Black magic zombie.
Black magic zombie.
I just
Derpy
imagine
Magic.
Plus 2.
I never remember that lyric from the song, but I like it.
13.
Right?
What do you get?
13.
All right. His will is too strong, and you are unable to manipulate his mind with your magic.
He just thinks it's a regular poem. No,
Yeah,
I
he
look
just
like an
thinks
idiot.
Yeah, he
now
just sort of looks up at you.
weird.
Now, admittedly, he might think you're an idiot, but that does not exactly,
But-
put you in any worse
He might be
standing
like,
than any
man,
of
this
them.
this poem's pretty good.
This is very lovely. Now,
From being an idiot from the street.
now,
It's like-
let me again make sure I understand this because I believe it is important.
yes.
You have come breaking into my home because you believe that we share a common adversary in the Medici family.
That
Yes.
that is what we were told.
He starts tapping the table. I am not sure who has been informing you of this, but I can assure you that my family and the Medicis have remained extraordinarily close over these years. My wife and Lorenzo have been friends since childhood. I assure you that I have no animosity towards the Medici family, and your vandalism of my property has not ingratiated me towards betraying the trust of my wife's friends to a group of random strangers.
Hey, Laura, give me that
Did we
newspaper.
Did we ever mention that we were their enemies? Because I think that we just
I-
came in.
G just did.
Okay.
G
I thought you just said we were
fucking ruined it.
looking for them. So
G's fucking.
No,
Well, G,
no,
ruined
G
it.
was like, oh, well, I hear we have a common adversary. It's the Medici's.
I said, I turned to Laura. Hey, you still got that newspaper we got?
Yeah.
Toss it over here.
All right. Just makes it. Just throws. Yeah.
This newspaper article says otherwise.
He
You
looks
don't look so happy there.
It's a bad photograph. I
Yeah.
assure you,
Look
it is
at this
not
photograph.
evidence.
Every time I look, it makes me laugh.
Yeah,
Every time I look, it makes me laugh.
it'd be a
Every time I look, it makes me laugh.
God damn it.
It's a dick butt.
Yeah.
God, yeah, it's a photograph of Dick Button. Really.
I mean,
Every time I look, it makes me
I can
laugh.
maybe I should read this article for you out loud. I begin to read the article out loud.
Just to reiterate this point, the article was not about how the two families hate each other. It was about the fact that the two families know each other.
So you're literally just like talking about how the
Hey,
Oh, they have to be in the same place at the same time for an for a music hall being opened.
okay,
by
this is
the-
definitely something.
by the Consuelo
Maybe
family.
we're talking to the wrong person.
You think?
You can't be serious.
Oh well, fuck.
I
G just
think
ruined
we're
the whole
you.
So,
G just ruined the whole fucking campaign.
So how about we just how about we forget about this? I'll have my department, pay for the door. You might want to get the man full of the man who's smoking outside, a hospital, a doctor of some kind, and then
Indeed.
get out of your hair for a little while.
I think that would be a lovely idea.
Sorry,
Please leave your information. I will be sending someone by your offices to to pay for the damages done to both my staff and my property.
All right, I will leave you that, and we will get out of here. And so,
leave a
Laura,
business card with the wrong address on it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Laura-
that's what you should do.
yeah, Laura,
It's like a bar,
Laura-
local bar.
Laura writes down the address of basically a laundromat, and then they leave.
As you leave, the police are arriving on the scene and are kind of like, coming and questioning the servants, all of whom are like pointing towards you guys.
Laura takes out her
Son of
very
a
old
bitch.
badge from when she was actually in the department,
I hide in my hat and just kind of make the hat just roll away.
and she's like, "No, don't worry, we got this. Everything's taken care of."
Maltese! One of the officers calls over.
Hey,
We'll be coming by to have a word with you later. You still the
Yeah.
same that same warehouse? I'm sorry,
Yes.
office space.
Son of a bitch.
still the same warehouse.
Wonderful, wonderful. We'll be talking to you real soon.
Do I recognize this officer?
It was someone who used to work with Laura Maltese, so you might recognize him, but he's...
Hey, Jimmy! And I fist bump him. High
Ah,
five.
hey!
Super
If
secret
it ain't,
handshake.
if it ain't
Unit.
sorry, unit circled. Hey, but you still running around with this crazy girl?
Well, feeds the family. I mean, me.
yeah, no, yeah. I hear that,
Feed my
Kids,
adult
man.
family.
Kids, unit. They're important, Hey, we'll catch up sometime. We gotta probably ask you a couple questions as well, but, it's been too long. It seems like all the people in the department these days are kids. I miss having someone mature around the place. Oh, dude.
Holy fucking.
You too, Jimmy. See you later.
Yeah, man, I'm having a hard crisis. Between Rosalina and Unit, they're my favorite characters at the moment.
Oh man.
Tekken's pretty great as well, but
Yeah, Tekken is pretty great.
so you guys
Actually,
retreat from your newly dead-ended information trail.
I'm pretty sure the guy we knocked out is the fucking one we needed to talk
Hey,
to.
so none of these, none of this would have happened if we just went into the place I suggested before.
Yeah, actually, surprisingly.
Laura,
Yeah. Laura, you may be right.
Laura,
Perhaps the guy you shot the fuck up might have been the guy.
Well, he's still unconscious in the street.
Oh, why don't you just pick him up and talk to him? I'm sure it'll work out.
Oh, sure.
Fucking God!
And so she slings him over her shoulder, and then it's like, does anyone have any sunglasses?
Laura.
Actually, the person who got down the street has been picked up by the police and the
Oh shit!
ambulance.
God damn it!
Laura.
Jeez.
Visit him in,
Hmm?
Maybe we should go visit him in the hospital.
Yeah.
There's actually one other person on the scene as you start retreating. The detective from earlier.
Hey, it's our friend.
Yeah, ticking.
He kind of like
No, just forget it. Let's
Alright.
keep moving.
he just sort of slashes his
Stop all
hand over his throat and
You're all a bunch of niggers.
God damn, do not use that word. Anyway, he kind of like slashes his throat and points over towards a nearby restaurant.
Oh,
Hey, looks like he's gonna buy us some lunch.
yeah. And tell us what a great job we did breaking in and entering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a few minutes later, you're at the restaurant, and he just sort of sits down with his hands over his
My
eyes.
goodness.
Do you have any idea what you've done?
Well, Laura fucked up, and then I didn't help.
Well, Luna, I don't know about you, but telling one of Medici's butt buddies is about an entire investigation isn't quite a good thing. I think me accidentally breaking the door is kind of less severe.
He kind of looks from you two over to the other three and says, Tekken, please explain what just happened.
He was a big meaty, and I kicked him.
Tekken, please explain what happened.
They're assholes.
That seems like a really...
There's a person who
Thorough.
roundhouse kicked that very same person in the face.
He was a bully.
I see.
He was
Now,
being mean to me.
let me be incredibly clear with all of you, because this has been a rather stressful day. Our contact within the Casiello family is now currently being questioned by police officers. Word inside of that building that is spreading like wildfire is that the head of the household was pulled into the back with a number of suspect individuals and asked questions about the Medici family. Those servants who were spreading that rumor will almost certainly be able to identify those individuals as the same ones who recently beat up a number of Medici hired help over in the dockyard district.
Son of a bitch.
I know what to do.
All of that information is going to get back to the Medici family.
I'm gonna.
Hey guys,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna let the detective hear this, but we're gonna burn down the house with everyone in it.
Yes! Brilliant.
Tie up all loose ends.
I'm down.
Clearly, we're gonna have to change your names and move to whatever the equivalent of Mexico is here.
I know a couple of girls who would let us move in, although they tend to have quite a number of political issues on a regular basis.
Issues.
Of course,
What?
wait, no, they're in a different dimension. Never mind.
All right.
How about we just
Anyway,
kill him?
as you guys are, kind of sitting around, roll a perception check.
Oh, this is easy.
Ooh, a 10.
It's mine.
Ooh, an 8.
Okay, so that's 14, and then
Plus 3, plus notice.
20.
Where's
17.
notice?
That's 15. I have a 14.
Notice 4. Plus 4. Okay, plus 7. D10 plus 7. D10 plus 7 equals 11.
Damn.
I'd say all of us probably.
Yeah. Okay. You all see this. The detective, is as he talks to you, is like holding something under the table. It's like a wooden box of some sort, and he's kind of like even as his whole body language is very tense and nervous, his hands are completely still on this box, holding it very steadily. Like
Does it
he's
have any
very
sort
careful
of
with it.
runic carvings in it?
Not that you can see, it's under the table, but you kind of get a glimpse of it. It's a dark wooden box with it looks like golden inlays and bindings on it.
Could be an artifact of some sort.
It could very well be an artifact. In fact, based on the size and the ornateness of the box, it very well could be. Well, in fact,
This.
So I'm standing next to the table, obviously, and I cannot see this box correctly because I am standing up. What if I open my trench coat at my crotch level? Can I see under the table better?
Yes, you can. Yeah, the box is actually like a plain wooden box. It's rather lovely looking, actually. It's there's
This is weird.
Yeah, like you think he could actually probably even swipe it if he put it in like a pocket or something.
Oh boy.
He's trying to steal something, maybe. Maybe.
How dedicated are you to trying to steal artifacts?
Very. It's a -2. Sorry,
To resist.
-1 to -5 on a willpower roll, depending on the value.
Do you want to even try to resist the urge to steal?
No.
Okay, well in that case,
Oh shit.
as you continue to talk, he kind of like said after he plays with the box for a little bit, he slides it into his pocket. Roll me a
Oh,
dexterity and crime check to try and steal it.
Oh shit.
-2 if I have no crime.
Oh god.
Yes, -2 if you don't have crime. You can use a trauma point for this if you want to.
Oh shit.
-2. +2, sorry, -2, -1, because this character gets a -1 to criminal rolls
Oh
Yep.
shit.
because they're a child. So,
Uh,
and then I will add a drama point.
Okay, go for it.
oh god.
I rolled a 13.
What an interesting number.
Uh-oh.
Well,
It's
you're not sure whether or not he noticed. You assume he doesn't because he doesn't, seem to react. But you managed to, one of you slips under the table and very carefully withdraws the box from his pocket.
I mean, if he notices, he'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, the detective kind of above the table. The detective kind of steeples his fingers. You still have another chance, fortunately.
Oh. We do we?
Yes, though it's going to be more difficult now. The Medicis will almost certainly act on the information they've been given. However, in a few days, he, kind of nods his head towards the estate. The matriarch of the house, Selena Castiello, will be having a birthday party. Very fancy occasion. One where you will almost certainly be able to slip in and talk to your contact.
Right. Assuming.
They let us in.
You will have to find a way into the party, of course.
Do I have to find a suit?
You may want to find a suitable dress.
You may want to find.
Oh, honey, I've got.
You may want to not break in this time, Laura. You think?
If you can make yourselves look presentable, I can get you a way into the
I
party.
always look. Oh, I can make myself look.
It's kind of hard to do when you have no money.
I can spot you some money, babe.
I
I didn't mean to say babe, but it's alright.
That's a creep. All right. Anyway,
blushes awkwardly and stutters.
Uh-oh.
May I
Oh, did I
ask
just do that? Oh, fuck.
the question that Nero has also posed of
go ahead.
what's in the box?
Are you opening the box right
What's in the
now?
box? Yep.
Okay. Hold a second. I will reveal
Within
this
your
information
trench
to you because you are going to see this. The other, and you can basically choose whether or not to show what you see to the other characters. So, give me a moment while I kind of like write down a description of this. For those of you watching at home, I promise I will, get you some. I will make sure that you guys know what this is before too long. But just because, again, this is out of character information. Only zombie cams will see this thing that I'm now going to write
Is it the Eldritch
a
Truth?
description of.
My character instantly goes mad, scratches out their eyeball.
Nothing quite like that. Also,
It's the king in yellow.
so you see something that looks like that.
It's an embarrassing picture of SpongeBob at the Christmas party.
It's a picture.
It's an empty box with a picture of Dick Butt etched into the bottom.
It's a picture. It's a picture of JoJo on the Dakimakura.
Oh, God, it's a JoJo documentary.
All right. So anyway,
That's what's in the.
so it says, all right. Well, we'll. Excellent. Yeah.
That's good.
All right. So basically, the detective then says, "All right, get the get yourself some nice clothing. I will meet you in time for the party and get you the invitations you'll need to enter without being immediately thrown on your asses."
Awesome.
All right.
Oh, I didn't find.
I want to go clothes shopping with Rosalina and Tekken. I think this would be fun.
That sounds like a fun time. Yeah. Well, that will happen next week.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Next time.
Time to go shopping.
For now, though,
Next
all
week
of you
on
take a.
Let's Read.
Let's next week on Let's See How Many G Money Can Seduce.
Take a drama point each, and all of you get 3 experience points.
Oh, yeah.
And except for Zombie Cam, you only get 2 because you did miss most of the session.
But I get 3 anyway, because my characters get +1 experience, because they're children.
God damn it! Shut up.
Is that true?
Awesome.
That's
No.
amazingly distressing.
Well, like I think
fucking
kids also
great.
start with like reduced stats overall and
Yeah.
things like that. Like the idea is
Oh.
that you're learning. That you're...
No, I think it's hilarious. It's
That'd
cute.
be great.
Okay.
How
Well,
do-
anyway,
It's
we'll see
adorable.
you guys next time.
Let's
Uh,
Read.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, y'all.